own capital to make profit. So that's exactly what we are also doing. So Bitcoin trading is much more similar. And guess what? You see, we talked about in-depth things about everybody who is right now. If you get involved in Bitcoin, do you know you are a trader? You must trade. You must trade Bitcoin. Once you get to buy Bitcoin, you are a Bitcoin trader. Don't worry. I'm going to try and summarize it all up. All right, so I'm trying to get answer from Adams J, but I don't seem to get any. All right, let's proceed into this. If I'm not getting any, I'm going to go ahead into this. And if you guys now have question, get ready to ask question. We're going to ask question, a full video question. Are you guys with me? A full video question and answer. Ask anything you want to clarify about Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency in general. How does it even work? I don't understand. Then I'll put it to you in layman's language. If you want more clarification or more detailed clarification, then I can say you can go and watch the previous episode about it. Now, every episode is going to be documented. So let me introduce myself again. My name is Noshoga. I am TMNmedia. I specialize in Bitcoin trading. Hey, guess what? I'm a builder by profession. I'm into multimedia, digital promotion, but hey, I don't do all that anymore. I only do Bitcoin trading. Why? Because Bitcoin trading pays the bill more than all those things, man. Imagine if you go site, go inspect building, go inspect whatsoever, do everything. Someone go wire you everything. At the end of the day, maybe probably 200k or 300k you made from the whole project. Under 6 months, you go spend the whole money finish. But imagine you trading just with your mobile phone, and with 100,000, I can make 300,000. With 100,000, I can make 300,000. 100,000. Imagine 100,000. I am making with 100,000. I'm making 300,000 as profit. Will you want to go to site again? I doubt it. If you were me, will you want to go to site again? Let's say you are trading with 100,000 naira capital and you could make 200,000 profits from it. Will you plan to go back to site, or will you stay with that one? So that's exactly my scenario. So I think you will just understand that with me. Don't mind me. I've gotten into another thing. So all right, let's dive into this. Right. Okay. My name is Noshoga, and today's episode we're going to be recapping on. But if I want to sell, how do I go about it? Okay, Ebuka, you see, the guide that I give you on how to buy Bitcoin in Naira is the same way you sell Bitcoin. You see, I don't like telling people go to blockchain and sign up and have a Bitcoin account. No, that's just wallet. Why not tell you a platform where you can buy it with Naira and own it in your wallet? You can also send it, and you can also as well receive, and you can sell it anytime you also want. That's what you can do on local Bitcoin or Luno. But I prefer local Bitcoin. Do you know why? Local Bitcoin does not have any hidden charges, but Luno does. I don't know why they didn't have that before. Like early last year, they never had anything like that. They were plain and clean, but right now they do. Remitano also have that. Peaceful is more expensive. Many of them are expensive, but you see, local Bitcoin is the most affordable, direct, and very easy. I've been using it more than 2.5 years, so, and I've never lost one naira. All my students use local Bitcoin. So if you want to know, so if I'm recommending that to you, is because that's what I use, and I know it has much more security than any other platform. Yes, Luno also has a finer security than local Bitcoin, but because of the hidden charges and somehow some of the things they do that don't make me recommend them again to people. I used to train people with Luno before, but since they started all that, imagine if you are making 10% and then they are sharing your 10% with you because you want to withdraw. It doesn't make any sense. They are sharing, and the share is not like the share is like you take 70, they take that. So it's not ideal. So that's not the topic. So let's dive in straight into the topic. No question. It's after once it's 20 minutes, you can start buzzing me with questions, right? I would have gone into all the summary of everything. Now, if you missed that last episode, let's get started. Okay. My name is Feda Noshiga, and this is the concluding part of the third episode. Now, I want you to understand. Okay, stop interrupting me. Follow Bams, I know you don't know which one is local Bitcoin. I want you to watch the part 1 of this episode. Now, it's on my YouTube channel. If you've missed all the previous ones we've had, episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3, you can get it on my YouTube channel. And I think probably after this video, I'm going to put the link to my YouTube channel on my bio so that you can click. At one click, you can go there to the whole page. You'll be able to see it. So don't worry, at the end of this, you'll be able to click on the link on my profile. Do you understand? But if you want to search, you can search YouTube and search for TMNmedia. If you search for TMNmedia, you're going to definitely see my face, and you're going to see all the videos that we've done, and then you can go through them. Do you understand? Local Bitcoin is like an exchange platform that also has wallets. It can host your Bitcoin. You can keep your Bitcoin, buy it there, keep it there, and you can also sell it there. Do you understand? That's what local Bitcoin is. So let me go straight into this. Remember, just give me 20 minutes, right? Sorry. I don't like this mod at all. Very terrible. Tastes like agbo. Oh, sorry guys. All right. Okay. Where did I stop? All right. Let me do a quick recap. You're welcome to TMNmedia Trading Channel. Now, I want to quickly do a recap so that you understand what episode 3 was all about. And then I'm going to give you like a summary of all what we discussed. And then I'm going to give you the concluding part of it. So the next step, because a lot of people will be wondering, but the price has gone down. Price of Bitcoin has gone down. If I had bought at 8,000, am I not at loss? No, you are not. So you need to relax and understand why we do what we do and how we're going to be doing it. Now, we covered all you need to know about Bitcoin trading. We talked about what Bitcoin trading is all about and why it is like that. You see, Bitcoin was created as a solution to problem. What is the problem? Bank charges a lot for local transfer, international transfer, intercontinental transfer. The charges is high for banks. Go and try MoneyGram or Western Union or all of them. You will find out how much you're going to pay on top of each $1,000 you are sending, or whichever currency you are sending. So now imagine technical people or advanced computerized people trying to think, okay, there should be a way where we could deal with ourselves. We should also have money that we can use on the internet that can be interchangeable in every country, that every country can get to recognize and use. Now, you see, in the process of trying to create such a currency was what brought or led to Bitcoin. In a situation of people trying to recognize such coin or such digital currency is what led to cryptocurrency in general. So when you hear the word cryptocurrency, it emanates from Bitcoin, which is almost like originating from cryptography. Cryptography is just part of all those English, big English used for Bitcoin, the processing, whatever. You see, if I say I send you, have you seen somebody before that you say, oh, you have sent the money now, I've been waiting, I've not received it. He has not been to the bank, but he will tell you that he has sent the money. You should get the alert. He's just on his way to the bank. Has anybody done that to you before? Now imagine online transfer or digital transaction that somebody can lie to you that he has done it and he has actually done nothing. So imagine how people can be ripping people off easily. It can be very easy. So there has to be a structure, a system that will make sure that this thing is not easily accessible or doable by people if you actually want to use a digital transaction. So that's what led to blockchain technology, Bitcoin system and processing of working. That's what it's all about. Today's one is not about Bitcoin and all the details. If you want to know more about all these things I've just mentioned, watch the first episode. You're going to get everything inside. Now you see, after you get to understand that Bitcoin was created for that purpose. Now we said Bitcoin has two things in common, two functions, just two: sending and receiving. You see, for me to send you Bitcoin, it means I must have bought the Bitcoin. And for me to receive Bitcoin from you, it means I must have, you must have sold the Bitcoin to me, or I'm collecting it for some reason. Don't get confused. It's very simple. It's just like, before you can get dollar right now, let me ask you, if you want to have dollar right now, what do? You will go and buy it, either from a Aboki or from bank, before you can lay hold of dollar. Why? Because it is an international currency. It is not our own currency. Now, before you get money, say, for Nigeria here, for Nigeria, before you go get money, what you go do is either you work for the money or you hand the money, or you do spirikoko the money. You generate the money. So those are the ways you get the money. So, and remember, we said Bitcoin is digital money, internet money. It's internet money. So, and it has just two functions: sending and receiving. You see, just go and watch the other episode. You get to understand more detail. For you to buy, you must receive. For you to sell, you must send. Are you getting it now? So they are interwoven. Buying and selling is part of the system and the function of Bitcoin. You cannot, right now, if you have Bitcoin, you must have bought it. Is that not true? Now, if you want to collect your money back from that Bitcoin, you must sell it. No be so? So you can see that part of the function of Bitcoin involves buying and selling. So practically, Bitcoin is designed with a structure that allows it, you must buy it and you must sell it. So if it is structured that way, that you must buy and sell Bitcoin, that means trading is part of Bitcoin. So if you, for the first time, you are using Bitcoin, you must be a Bitcoin trader. You must be trading Bitcoin. You must be exchanging Bitcoin for dollar or for naira or for whichever. Now, that is how Bitcoin trading and Bitcoin itself are together. They are interwoven. There is no discrepancy. There is no separation. They are together. So don't get it mixed up. Now, you may be wondering and say, okay, trading. So, trading. Before somebody must trade, what are the things involved? There must be an exchange. There must be, I must buy. I must give you money. You must give me something, right? There must be a buying and exchange. There must be a buying and selling. There must be an exchange for there to be a trading. For a trade to happen, it involves buy and sell. Now, when we now say Bitcoin trading is just simply buying and selling of Bitcoin for profit margin. Well, whichever purpose you're doing it for, it's for your own good, your own benefit, and it's profitable to you. So, Bitcoin trading is engrossed with Bitcoin itself. It's inseparable. Now, you see, in the process while we are trading, sending and receiving to each other, there is a process of confirmation, of confirming all those transactions. It's called mining. Okay, that's just what I'm talking about. It's called mining. When I send Bitcoin to you and you receive it, before you receive it and it actually reflects in your account, there is a computerized process that it has to go through the open ledger, the main ledger, and be processed on open system for it to say, okay, this is truly the genuine Bitcoin. The mining process is to avoid scam, avoid repetition, avoid cheating, avoid manipulation. That's what the mining process is for. And that's what makes Bitcoin unique. And that's why every other cryptocurrency is emulating Bitcoin for that uniqueness. That's why you see people attaching themselves to blockchain technology. Don't worry, in our next episode next week, we are going to cover blockchain technology, and then we'll be looking into the top 10 cryptocurrency. Next week episode is going to be awesome. For those who have been looking at all other coins, how will I make money from them? We're going to deal with all that. You see, that's what Bitcoin mining is all about. Now, you may be asking, but I can be doing mining too. Mining, the way mining works is that every time people mine, everybody, when they are sending money to themselves and the computer is doing the work and confirming it, they get reward for every new solution that they solve. They get rewarded. That's why they want to get involved into mining, so that they can be earning in Bitcoin. If you solve some mathematical problem, you will get some rewards. Apart from the fact that they give you small token. Imagine if I'm sending you $1,000 and I'm being charged only probably maybe $7. Let's say, for instance, maybe $7 for the transfer. Does bank do that? For where you must pay close up to 10 for bank to allow you to do that. Now imagine you can send money from, imagine somebody sending you 300 Bitcoin. Do you know what that is? 300 Bitcoin should be like, let's say, that's almost like $300,000. Imagine somebody sending you that at a go, boom, and all he has to pay is just probably $100 for transferring that to you. So because of that technology, that's what Bitcoin is all about. Are you getting it? Bitcoin trading, Bitcoin mining, those are two ways you make money from Bitcoin. If somebody is telling you that, oh, come and grow your Bitcoin, invest with us, it will grow, it's all a lie. They want to dupe you big time. There is nothing like that. You don't grow Bitcoin. The only thing that happens with Bitcoin is increase or decrease in value. There is nothing like growing Bitcoin. So don't let anybody swindle you and start deceiving you. All you need to know about Bitcoin trading and making money from Bitcoin, it's only two ways. It's either you earn it or you mine it. It's either you earn it or you mine it. It's either you mine the Bitcoin or you earn it. And if you cannot earn it, you can buy it. It's just like buying dollar. You have the money, just exchange it for Bitcoin. Boom. So now imagine, so when they say, oh, there is money in Bitcoin, how is there money in it? When you buy it when it is low and it's high, you sell it. You make profit. That's where money comes in. There is a buying price, there is a selling price, and you make profit. So that's how it all works. So you'll be wondering and say, where does the money come from? We cover that in the episode 3. Where the money comes from trading. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you right now, you bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now, the price is 775. And let's say right now you bought Bitcoin worth of 100,000 naira at 7.5. And by tomorrow, Bitcoin price increased to 8.5. That's with $1,000 difference. Let's assume that's 10%. So meaning if I bought Bitcoin worth of 100,000, by tomorrow, if I want to sell it, my Bitcoin will be worth 110,000. Meaning I am 10,000 naira richer. So where does the money come from? Now I'll tell you, if you remember very well and you did economics, you understand that where there is limited supply, where there is high in demand, there is bound to be fluctuation in prices. There is bound to be fluctuation of prices. So that's exactly what happens to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has limited amount, 21 million. And out of that 21 million, 17 million is already in existence. I've broken it down from 17 million, how the circulation is. Just go and watch the last episode, the 3rd episode. You get to see the breakdown of that 17 into 10 million, 5 million, and 2 million. That 2 million is where we belong. Don't try and ask me how, why. Just go and watch. You get to hear it. Now, you might be wondering, so where does the money come from? Remember, you bought 100,000, right? You got 10,000, right? Now, Bitcoin price, you bought at 7.5, you sold at 8.5. Now, imagine it's now not coming down. It's now going up. It's now 9,000. You want to buy. Because you know it's still going to go up, right? It's still going to fluctuate and go up. Now, you are buying. The price is now 9,000. Oh, 9,000. I need to buy this thing. You waited for it to come to like 8.5 or something. Remember, you sold at 8.5, right? Imagine you are going to be buying what you sold, or you buy from another person. Let me even use it that you bought it at 9,000. The person you sold to is who you are buying from. Where is the money coming from? Is it not for ourselves? I make money from you. When your own timing of entering the market is different from my own timing. So according to our own time and time of waiting, that's how we earn. So the money is flying from all over the world. So don't think the world revolve around your bum. Say now only you exist. Now lie. The world is bigger than that. While we are sleeping, some are they are at the bank pressing and doing transactions. So don't think because you are just starting your day, that is the day is just starting. Now lie. Some have finished the whole day. They finish making millions. In our sleep, some are making millions. So don't think the world stops where it is. It's much more than that. So exactly where does it come from? It comes from ourselves. Then we talked about how and when to buy or sell. You see, that's where the examples that we had last week about people buying when the price go below 8,000 comes from. How would you even know it's the right price? I want you to watch that last episode and get to understand how you'll be able to do that. It's very simple. When the price is low, how would you know the price is low? If you've been with Bitcoin for a long time, you will learn to flow with Bitcoin. You will not be trying to predict Bitcoin. You see, the trading strategy I adopt, I myself and my team or my student we use, we don't predict Bitcoin. We don't study charts. I don't study charts. I don't manage to read charts. Who that one help? Not that I don't know about it. Not that I have not used it before. I've used it before, but while I was using it, I never made past 100, 120%. When I stopped using it, that was when I started recording 250, 300, 335. That has been my highest. One of my students have had over 435. So I have not broken the record of my students yet. So imagine. So, but the essence is this. If you flow with it, you will understand it. If you've been with the market long enough, in fact, while some people are wondering right now, oh, hey, will it go up? This thing has gone down. Maybe they say it's going to climb. Why did it now go down now? Can somebody now invest in this one? Do you know why a lot of people don't like Bitcoin? Because of its volatility. It's very volatile. It moves. It can be influenced by anybody. Anybody. Including you and I. If you have the capacity, you have the volume, you can easily influence it. So that's why a lot of people don't like it. Banks don't like it. Governments don't like it because of the freedom it has. The freedom to be controlled by the people using it. The community, not an external force. So if you see the price of Bitcoin going up and down, it's being controlled by its community. The volume of buying and selling is what controls the price. So it's not you, it's not anybody. So all we do is to make small money from that fluctuation. That's all you just need to learn how to do. And that's what the training about the Bitcoin trading tells you. How do you know when to buy? How do you even know when to sell self? How would you even know this is the right time to buy? How? What gives you the guarantee that it's a good time? Are you getting the whole series? It's not about I just know. I think something is just telling me because it has done that before. I can bet you that right now somebody somewhere can decide to affect the price of Bitcoin ridiculously. And what does the person needs to do? If he has a larger volume of Bitcoin kept, all he just needs to do is sell it. If somebody sells a huge volume right now, much more than 10,000 Bitcoin, the market is going to drop drastically to like 4,000, 5,000. You say here? Yes, it is controlled and manipulated by the community. So why should I give myself a headache and be analyzing the charts that somebody can just wake up and change? So this is where you need to understand how Bitcoin and cryptocurrency works. This happens to every cryptocurrency. When there is huge buying, the price goes up. And when there is huge flock of selling, the price comes down. Do you get this? When there is huge buying, everybody is trying to buy. There is a new coin in town. They just launched it. That's why you see every crypto trader, they are always in that vogue. Once a new ICO comes and is on top of the market, they will buy into it straight. Boom. Why? Because while everybody is trying to buy, the price will be hiking. Boom, 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 hop, hop, hop. But guess what? Once somebody thinks, I've made enough profit from this, and the person has a huge value, once the person sells, poof, and cash out, the price drops. Why? Because you see, there is a limited volume. They've taken out of it already. We are now fighting with the one available. Somebody now decided to sell back what he took. So what do you expect? Now we have excess to work with now. So the price will come down. The competition will reduce. That is what happens to every crypto. That is why every cryptocurrency adopts limited quantity. If a crypto has infinite quantity, infinite, meaning the volume is endless, it doesn't have a weight. Why? Except it has a purpose of usage and flowing. We are going to get into all that in the next episode. I don't want to start getting into all that and getting you pushed up. So let's say, how do you know if Bitcoin, we talk also about how do you know if Bitcoin is profitable? How do you know you buying right now will be profitable? How? Okay, how do I know that if you will be buying at any price lesser than 8,000, you will make profits? How do I know? How do I know? Now, it's not a question you may be able to answer, but I can give you the answer. Now, how do I know? Is as a result of reoccurrence. It has happened more than, in fact, it happens every time. It is part of Bitcoin's nature. Why? Whenever there is a huge bulk of clearing, of buying and selling, the price will always get to attain that level. It must. Why? It is meant to balance and ration the market. Imagine right now, what is the price? Price is 8.5, right? Imagine somebody who has bought Bitcoin worth of 10,000 Bitcoin when the price was 1,000 or 2,000. Let me ask you, if that person sells 5,000 Bitcoin today, is he losing? No, he's not. He bought it when it was probably $2,000. Right now, Bitcoin is 8.5. That's like almost 300% profit. If he sells it at 20,000, it's more profit for him. But now let's say right now price is 8.5. If he decides to sell that half of his Bitcoin, you know already he's into money. He's already made profit. He's not losing anything. He decides to sell half of his Bitcoin. What do you think will happen to the price in general? Right now, price is 8.5. He bought it when it was 2,000. Now he wants to sell half of his 10,000 Bitcoin. He wants to sell 5,000 Bitcoin. Now, sell it for 8.5 per Bitcoin. Now, what do you think will happen to the price of Bitcoin right now? I'm trying to let you know how to know why the market goes down and up. What do you think will happen? I need you guys to give me feedback. What do you think will happen to the price of Bitcoin? Let me say it again. The person bought Bitcoin worth of $10,000. 10,000 Bitcoin, not $10,000. 10,000 Bitcoin. One Bitcoin, he bought it when one Bitcoin was $2,000. So if he's buying 10,000, it means he's buying almost millions of worth of Bitcoin. Now, let's say he bought 10,000 worth of Bitcoin. He has it, and he bought it when the price was 2,000 per Bitcoin. Now the price of Bitcoin is 8,500. Now he's selling half of it. Is he losing or gaining? He's gaining. Now, what do you now think will happen to the market price of Bitcoin after he sells his 5,000 Bitcoin into the market? I need you guys to respond to this. Then I'll know you are getting me. You are understanding what I'm trying to communicate to you. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? You guys should respond. What do you think will happen to the price of Bitcoin? Will it go up or will it come down? What will happen if the person sells 5,000 Bitcoin into the market right now? What do you think will happen? Nobody is talking now. They don't want to talk. Tell me now. Even if you don't have an idea, don't sit on the fence. Just tell me up or down. It will increase, it will decrease. So that we'll move on straight into the thing. Because now I'm getting to the part where you guys will be getting close to asking me questions. And then you get to understand why I'll be recommending some things for you to do. What do you think will happen? It will certainly come down. Okay, follow bam, say it will come down. I need just two more response. What do you think will happen to the price? What do you think will happen to it? Will it go up? Will it come down? If the person who bought Bitcoin when price was $2,000, he bought 10,000, price will fall. Okay, Dory says price will fall. All right, I need one more person. You guys are with me now. Just Dory says price will fall. Falabam says price will certainly come down. Who else think price will also come down? Just one more person. Then we'll move on. One more person, please tell me what will happen to the price. Okay, what will happen to the price is this. The price will drop. What do you think the price will drop with? It will drop with a large extent. And it's not going to be a sharp drop. It's going to be a very consistent drop. It will just be, it's not going to be like zoom. No. It will just be dropping like this. Hey. So now listen. Every time you see the chart of Bitcoin and you see such flow, just know that exactly what we described is what happens. Imagine coming down. Somebody, okay, Oji Chibuzo also say it will come down. Now, that is what happens every time. Will you say the person should not sell his Bitcoin? Now you get them. Will you say the person should not sell his Bitcoin? Anybody can sell at any time. And imagine, over 10 million Bitcoin is in that channel like that can be sold at any time. No warning. Once the person decides to trigger it, it is triggered. You cannot stop it. So will you now use that to control the market? No, you cannot use that. It's only the person selling can decide to control the market himself. That is part of what happens with Bitcoin. So when you see the price, that before the price was increasing to like 10,000, suddenly started dropping again. Yeah, what is happening? This Bitcoin itself, we don't even understand where it's going. It will go up, it will come down. Yes. Dory say he noticed it's happening now. Yes, it happens every time. So it is normal. Are you getting it? So you see, where you take advantage of it is this. Imagine, what do you think will happen if that same person, after selling that 5,000 worth of Bitcoin, decide to buy it back? You know he's going to be buying it lesser. Imagine, probably he sold it when it was 8,500 and price go down to probably 6,500 or 7,000, and he wants to buy that 5,000 worth of Bitcoin. Do you think he's going to pay the same amount? He's going to buy it less. In fact, he can buy more. When he now buys 5,000, what do you think, or buys more, what do you think will happen? Let's say he sold 5,000 Bitcoin at 8,500. Now he has the value of for 8,500. If he's going to buy Bitcoin, he's going to buy more, the same volume, the same amount he has. He will buy more when the price drops. He's selling at 8,500. Now imagine if he's buying at 7,000. He's going to buy more. He's going to buy more, right? So if he buys more, what do you think will happen again to the price? what do you think will happen again to the price? If he buys more, what do you think will happen again to the price? If the same person who sold 5,000 decided to buy it back and even buy more, use all the money he got to buy more, what do you think will happen to the price? I need you guys to respond. Will it go up or will it go down? See, if you can understand what I just described for you right now, that is the whole concept of Bitcoin. That is the whole concept of Bitcoin. Yes, Dory got it. Goes up. That is the whole concept of Bitcoin, and it happens every damn day. Every day. Every day. Every minute, every second, it happens. That's where we make money from. That's where you or anybody who wants to make money from Bitcoin makes money from. The fluctuation. People buying, people selling. I want to sell it now. I'm not waiting. I can't wait till that sell. Then some of them will start regretting. Oh, I should have waited though, and I would have sold more. Because we are more patient than each other. Some are using it for transaction. Some is just manipulating the market. That's what they use it for. So if you understand all this, man, you will know what? You will know everything you need to know about Bitcoin trading. When to buy, when to sell. Buy low. It's very simple. Just buy low. What's the lowest we've gotten this week? Let me tell you the lowest we've gotten this week. This whole week. From the beginning to the end of this week. Okay, Audi also says it will go up. The lowest we've gotten for Bitcoin this whole week, from Friday last week to today, do you know what is it? Is 7.2. And what's the price right now? 7.5. Is it not close? 7.2, 7.5. Is it not close? So it's close. Monkey Wise, welcome. It's close. So imagine if you're buying anything below 8,000, that's a good buy, whether you like it or not. Okay, let me give you an instance. During last Thursday, I asked people to buy when it comes lower. I bought at that night because I was having so many distractions with my students. I decided to buy. I bought that when it was 8,000. I sold that Bitcoin when it was like 8.5 something. It was almost like 5% that I had. I had like almost 5 or 6% on it. I sold it. Then when the market dropped again, 7,850 or so, yeah, 7,850, I bought. With this everything, everything I sold. I bought 50,000 worth. I made almost like 6% or something. I think it was almost like 3,000 or 4,000 that was on top of the 50,000. Are you getting it? Now, I used the old 54,000 again to buy more Bitcoin when it dropped to 7,850. Are you getting the logic? Now, imagine if you can get to be doing this weekly. You're not giving your money to anybody. Instead of saving in the bank, you're trading with it. You buy when it's low. How to now know when to buy and sell, when to do it properly, is what you need to understand. I'm going to have a complete section and I'm going to promote it on my page so that people can participate live. It's going to be 2 sections, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have that live section. It's going to be a live training section, free live training section. If your participation encourage me, I'm going to do it for you guys. We're going to trade together live. No hiding. I don't like hiding things. I like, let's forget who down or here. Bitcoin is not the one that you say you call somebody to come and chop, they'll hold your hand. Now lie. That is a broker's mentality. If I call you can't chop, everybody they chop. I have over 260 students. They've never disturbed me from making my own profit. Neither have I disturbed them. I'm helping them to make more money. So if I'm teaching you how it's done, you're not disturbing me. That one will not stop me from making money. Are you getting it? We will all enjoy it together. So we're going to have a section. It's going to be 2 days. Saturday, Sunday. You guys should give me a suggestion of time you would think. Then you're going to get a practical aspect of this training. You see, of this training, it's not just telling you about it. Yes, you might be seeing it. Okay, now I understand why it goes up. Now I understand why. Yes, that understanding is the bed, is the foundation you need first. Then, when you now get that, we'll now do practical. You see, everybody does not have the same understanding, the same grabbing level, the same tenacity or response to things. So you first need to brush everybody up. So all this episode you are seeing is a brush up, so that you get educated about what you want to get into in a layman's language. Have you seen me start talking about big Oyinbo? I don't like it either. If I go and learn anything about Bitcoin or blockchain technology, I go for courses or stuff, I break it down in my own dialect. It's like, okay, Falabam is already giving me an idea of the time. Let it be 9 p.m. Okay, I'm going to consider late night. That will be 9 p.m. so that probably I could get more people to participate. And I also want to get your opinions about all this. Is it ideal? Is 7 p.m. for this training? Is it okay? Because I think there was one time I hold a 9 p.m. Just preview or something. I had more people participated. I think over 32 people participated. But when I'm having 7 p.m., it's like some people are still on the road or coming back from work or stuff. If you guys want me to shift the whole thing to 9 p.m. so that I will be doing everything at 9 p.m., no problem. I can do that with ease. But I just needed more people to participate, get themselves educated about this. My time will soon be up, but I want you guys to understand what I'll be covering next week. I'm gonna close this very soon, and then I'm gonna reconnect so that you guys can have like a question and answer segment. I hope that is okay. Now I'm going to now leave online my question and answer segment. Who agrees with this, so that I know you guys are with me? Who agrees with this? So you see, what we've talked about is just a concluding aspect of all the episode. 9 p.m. people are more relaxed there. Okay, Dory says 9 p.m. people are more relaxed, so I think I should be considering 9 p.m. there. Okay, if I get another person to back Doris up on this for 9 p.m., I think I can swap and change the whole thing for 9 p.m. Although I have 3 or 4 adverts running saying 7 p.m., but I can stop them and just edit and rechange. So if you guys say 9 p.m., 9 p.m., 9 p.m., I need people to tell me 9 p.m. I just need 2 more people. I already have Dory say 9 p.m., Fola say 9 p.m. I need probably two more people to tell me if 9 p.m. is good. I'm going to shift everything to 9 p.m. Forget, I'm not going anywhere. I know they rush. The purpose of the channel is to educate you, reach you, and get. Okay, Cherish, you're welcome. Cherish also said 9 p.m. All right, I need one more 9 p.m. If you say one more 9 p.m., true to God, I have changed it straight. One more 9 p.m. and I'll change everything because my time is almost up. So if you say 9 p.m., I can change everything to 9 p.m. Initially, I think I was having 9 p.m., but I don't know where the 7 p.m. came from, but I just started 7 p.m. stuff. All right, so I'm going to be logging out right now so that people can get to rewatch this. And then if you have question, or you have stuff you want to clear, this is the time to get it. So once I come back, we're going to clear question, and I'm going to spend almost 30 minutes for the question segment. You guys ready? Okay, see you inside.